Welcome to our ultimate travel guide to the Netherlands. Whether you're dreaming of strolling through the canals of Amsterdam, discovering hidden gems like Giethoorn, or diving into the Dutch culture with its iconic windmills and historic towns, this video is your perfect companion. From the vibrant art scene to breathtaking landscapes, there's something for every type of traveler. So, if you're planning a trip to the Netherlands, or simply want to know more about what makes this country so special, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore together the top 15 must-see destinations in the beautiful Netherlands. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing travel tips and destinations. Number 1. Amsterdam. The perfect fusion of history, culture, and modernity. Amsterdam is a dynamic city where the past and present coexist in harmony. The city's most iconic feature, its canals, make it a must-see. Rent a boat or take a guided tour to glide through the UNESCO-listed canal belt and admire the historic 17th century merchant houses. Art lovers will appreciate the treasures in the Rijksmuseum, where works by Dutch masters like Rembrandt and Vermeer await, while the Van Gogh Museum offers an immersive experience into the life of this tortured genius. Beyond its famous museums, Amsterdam is a hub of culture with vibrant neighborhoods like Jordan, full of independent art galleries, hip boutiques, and cozy cafes. Be sure to rent a bike, as Amsterdam cycling culture is an integral part of local life, and cycling around the city lets you truly soak in the atmosphere. Don't miss out on Amsterdam's eclectic food scene. From traditional Dutch treats like herring and bitterballen to the diverse global cuisine offered in the Foodhallen Market or one of the city's many Michelin-starred restaurants. By night, Amsterdam comes alive with its eclectic nightlife in places like the Red Light District and lively square of Leidsplein, with everything from trendy clubs to intimate jazz bars. Number 2. Keukenhof Gardens. A living masterpiece of floral beauty, Keukenhof Gardens, known as the Garden of Europe, is one of the most spectacular floral displays in the world. Open for just 8 weeks each spring, this garden showcases more than 7 million flowers, including millions of tulips in every color imaginable. Beyond the classic tulips, you'll find other spring flowers like hyacinths, daffodils, and lilies arranged in breathtaking designs. The gardens are also home to themed pavilions, such as the Orchid Pavilion or the Lily Pavilion, where you can admire rare flowers from around the world. The seasonal exhibits, art installations, and floral demonstrations offer something fresh with each visit. The best way to experience the fields surrounding Keukenhof is to rent a bike and explore the endless rows of tulips that stretch across the Dutch countryside, creating a patchwork of color that's a photographer's dream. Whether you're a gardener or simply love the beauty of nature, Keukenhof is a must-see destination for anyone visiting the Netherlands in spring. Number 3. Rotterdam. A playground for architecture enthusiasts. Rotterdam is the Netherlands' modern architectural gem, a city rebuilt after World War II with innovation and bold design at its heart. The city's skyline is a testament to contemporary architecture, and nowhere is this more evident than in the iconic cube houses designed by Piet Blom. These yellow, tilted houses are a must-see, and you can even step inside one to understand how the unique design works. The Markthal, another architectural wonder, is a bustling food market housed in a gigantic arch, where you can sample Dutch specialties and international cuisines under a stunning ceiling mural. For the best views of the city, head up to the Euromast Tower, where you can enjoy panoramic vistas from the observation deck, or even abseil down for an adrenaline rush. Art lovers will appreciate Rotterdam's cultural offerings, from the Boijmans van Beuningen Museum, which features works by Van Gogh, Dali, and Rembrandt, to the Kunsthal, which showcases cutting-edge contemporary art. After exploring the city's architectural feats, take a stroll along the Nieuwe Maas River, where you can hop on a water taxi or take a harbor tour to see the city's impressive maritime landscape. Rotterdam's modern vibe is also reflected in its vibrant culinary scene, from trendy restaurants to innovative street food vendors. Number 4. Zaanse Schans. A glimpse into the Netherlands' past. Zaanse Schans is a living, breathing museum that showcases the Dutch Golden Age. The village is a step back in time, featuring 18th century wooden windmills that still serve as working monuments to Dutch ingenuity. The windmills, some used for grinding spices or producing oils, provide a fascinating look into how the Dutch mastered the water and wind to create one of the most innovative countries in the world. You can climb to the top of some of these mills and watch as the sails turn in the wind, offering sweeping views of the surrounding countryside. At the clog-making workshops, you'll see skilled artisans carve the iconic wooden shoes by hand. And at the cheese farm, you can sample some of the Netherlands' most famous cheeses like Edam, Gouda, and Leiden. A visit to the Zaanse Museum offers even deeper insight into the region's rich history, with exhibits on the Industrial Revolution, local craftsmanship, and the history of windmills. This idyllic village is one of the best places to experience the essence of traditional Dutch life and offers plenty of activities for visitors of all ages, from boat rides along the river to cycling through the scenic surroundings. Number 5. Giethoorn, the Venice of the Netherlands. Giethoorn is an enchanting village known for its peaceful canals, thatch roof cottages, and charming wooden bridges. Often referred to as the Venice of the North, the best way to explore this car-free village is by boat. Rent a whisper boat, a silent electric-powered vessel, and glide through the picturesque waterways, surrounded by lush greenery and beautiful flower-filled gardens. The canals are the heart of the village, and as you drift along, you'll pass quaint houses, duck ponds, and peaceful willow trees. For those who prefer to stay on land, Giethoorn's peaceful walking and cycling trails offer the chance to explore the village and its surroundings at a leisurely pace. Be sure to visit the Museum Giethoorn T Old Mot you used to learn about the history of the village, which dates back to the 13th century. The village's tranquil atmosphere, combined with its fairy tale-like scenery, makes it one of the most unique and serene destinations in the Netherlands. After a day of exploration, enjoy a traditional Dutch pancake at one of the cozy restaurants that line the canals, offering stunning views as you unwind. Number 6. The Hague, a royal city by the sea. Known as the political and royal capital of the Netherlands, The Hague combines elegance with seaside charm. The city's rich history and global significance are immediately apparent at the Binnenhof, home to the Dutch Parliament, and the magnificent Riddersal Hall of Knights, where the Dutch monarch delivers the annual speech on Prinsjesdag. The Peace Palace, an international symbol of diplomacy and justice, houses the International Court of Justice, and visitors can learn more about this important institution through guided tours. Art lovers will appreciate The Hague's extensive art collections, especially at the Mauritshuis Museum, where masterpieces like Vermeer's Girl with a pearl earring and Rembrandt's The Anatomy Lesson of Dr. Nicolaas Tulp are displayed. The city is also home to the Escher Museum, a must-see for those interested in optical illusions and mind-bending art. For a change of pace, head to Scheveningen Beach, just a short tram ride from the city center. Here, you can enjoy a variety of activities like surfing, beach volleyball, or simply relaxing on the sandy shores. The beach is lined with restaurants serving fresh seafood, making it the perfect spot for a sunset dinner. Number 7. Utrecht, a city of hidden gems. Utrecht is often overlooked in favor of cities like Amsterdam, but it offers a charm all its own. The city's medieval center is a maze of narrow streets, charming canals, and picturesque squares, and the best way to explore it is on foot. Utrecht is known for its unique two-level canal system. On the upper level, you'll find cafes and boutiques, while the lower levels house charming wharves and restaurants right by the water. Start your visit by climbing the Dom Tower, the tallest church tower in the Netherlands, for a panoramic view of the city. If you love art, the Centraal Museum and the Railway Museum are must-visits, offering everything from modern art to fascinating collections about the history of Dutch railways. Utrecht's vibrant food scene is also a draw, with countless cafes, restaurants, and farmers markets offering locally sourced food. For a quirky experience, visit the Rietveld Schroeder House, an iconic example of modernist architecture by Gerrit Rietveld and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Utrecht's laid-back atmosphere, combined with its rich history and culture, makes it an ideal destination for those looking to experience a more relaxed, yet equally captivating side of the Netherlands. Number 8. Maastricht, a blend of old and new. Nestled in the southern part of the Netherlands, Maastricht offers a captivating blend of historic charm and modern sophistication. As the oldest city in the country, Maastricht's cobblestone streets are lined with medieval buildings, while its rich cultural heritage is evident in landmarks like the Basilica of St. Servatius and the stunning Vrijthof Square. The city is a melting pot of French, Belgian, and Dutch influences, which you can taste in its culinary offerings. For an authentic experience, try the traditional Maastrichtse Vlei, a regional fruit tart, and try local Limburg wine, produced in the nearby rolling hills of the Limburg region. The city's underground caves, such as the Maastricht Caves, offer a fascinating look at how the city has evolved and provide an eerie but fun experience exploring the tunnels used for mining and as shelters during wartime. Don't miss out on shopping at Stokstraatwartier, where you'll find luxury boutiques and unique items, or at the Maastricht Christmas market during the winter months. The city also has a strong connection to the European Union, as it was the birthplace of the Maastricht Treaty that laid the foundation for the European Union. This makes the city a perfect destination for history enthusiasts and those curious about Europe's political landscape. Number 9. Kinderdijk, the heart of Dutch ingenuity. Kinderdijk is one of the Netherlands' most iconic landscapes, offering an up-close look at Dutch engineering and ingenuity. A UNESCO World Heritage Site, it's home to 19 traditional windmills, dating back to the 18th century, that have been preserving the land from flooding for centuries. This picturesque scene of towering windmills set against a backdrop of tranquil waterways and lush green fields is not only beautiful, but deeply symbolic of the country's battle with water. Visitors can walk or cycle along the dikes to admire these majestic windmills, or take a boat tour for a different perspective. For a more interactive experience, climb inside one of the windmills to see how they operate and learn about the history of windmill maintenance and Dutch water management. The nearby visitor center offers informative exhibits on the intricate history of the windmills, which have been essential to the Netherlands' survival. Kinderdijk is a great spot for photography, and if you visit during the golden hour, you'll witness one of the most magical sunsets in the country. The area is also known for its bird life, making it a haven for birdwatchers and nature lovers. Number 10. Alkmaar, a feast for the senses. Alkmaar is best known for its traditional cheese market, a colorful spectacle that takes place every Friday morning during the summer months. Here, visitors can watch as large wheels of cheese are traded in a centuries-old ceremony that's both fascinating and fun. The market itself is a true sensory experience. Smell the rich scent of cheese, watch the traditional cheese carriers in their wooden clogs, and taste a wide variety of delicious Dutch cheeses, like Edam, Gouda, and Leiden. After the market, explore Alkmaar's charming old town, which is filled with narrow streets, quaint canals, and cozy cafes. The Cheese Museum in Alkmaar provides an in-depth look at the history of cheese production and its importance to the Dutch economy. For those interested in Dutch culture, the city also hosts the National Beer Museum, where you can learn about the country's brewing history and sample a range of local beers. Alkmaar's central location, just a short drive from Amsterdam, makes it an ideal day trip, and its charming streets and historical sites ensure you'll enjoy every moment of your visit. Number 11. Texel, a natural island retreat. Texel is the largest of the Wadden Islands, a haven for nature lovers and those looking to escape the hustle and bustle of mainland life. This tranquil island offers a diverse landscape of sandy beaches, rugged dunes, lush meadows, and salt marshes, making it the perfect place to unwind and explore. Outdoor enthusiasts can enjoy cycling, hiking, or kayaking through the island's many nature reserves, such as the De Slufter, where the sea flows freely into the land, creating a stunning mix of water and wildflower meadows. For wildlife enthusiasts, Texel is known for its bird-watching opportunities, especially in the spring and autumn months, when migratory birds stop over on their way to other parts of Europe. The Eekhomer Seal Sanctuary is another highlight, where visitors can learn about the island's marine life and see rescued seals up close. If you're a foodie, Texel offers a variety of local specialties, including Texel lamb and fresh seafood, which you can sample at the island's many restaurants. Whether you're looking for outdoor adventures or simply want to relax by the sea, Texel provides the perfect blend of natural beauty and tranquility. Number 12. Enkhuizen, a step back in time. Enkhuizen is a delightful town located on the shores of the IJsselmeer Lake, offering visitors a glimpse into the Netherlands' rich maritime history. One of the top attractions here is the Utrchet Museum, an open-air museum that brings the history of the Utrchet region to life with historic buildings, traditional crafts, and exhibits about the region's fishing heritage. Another highlight is the Dromedaris, a 16th century fortress that offers spectacular views over the town and the lake. Enkhuizen is also home to charming streets lined with 17th century buildings, making it a perfect place to wander, shop, and enjoy the local cafes. If you're a history lover or enjoy discovering picturesque, lesser-known towns, Enkhuizen is a hidden gem that showcases the best of traditional Dutch life and maritime culture. And there you have it, 12 unforgettable places to explore in the Netherlands. From the charming streets of Amsterdam to the peaceful beauty of Giethoorn, this country offers something truly unique for every type of traveler. Which destination are you most excited to visit? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an adventure. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy travels!